your host Nirotpal from your beloved Vidyakshaya. And today we are going to discuss how our markets are going to be tomorrow, what kind of moves can we get from the indices, and which index can we give us the best moves possible for tomorrow, and also how our day went. First of all, let me start by saying this: our day went absolutely awesome. We booked really great profits, and you all can see it in our premium group or also in our free group. So both the members enjoyed their perks. Premium members enjoyed a bit more perks than free members, but learning was open for everybody, and you all got access to all the charts and all the learnings possible. Let's start with Bank Nifty and see what are the very important levels which we have for tomorrow. For tomorrow, the first important level, which is not important only for tomorrow but also for the next coming days, that level is 44,025. 44,025 and 44,590 or 600 range. This range is a very crucial range for the Indian markets currently. If we sustain above this range, if we sustain above 44,500 600, then we can see our bullishness continuing. But if we stay within this range, I'm not going to give you very too many levels. I'm giving you simply two or three levels for today. For Bank Nifty, on the higher side, we have 44,425, and on the lower side, we have 44,055. These are your two very important ranges where the markets can stay range bound for another 2 days, 2 to 3 days minimum. Though, if you want to ask me what's the bigger level where the markets can stay range bound, it's on the higher side 44,600 and on the lower side 44,055. See, this 500 points zone, this 500 600 points zone is very important because previously we consolidated it in around this zone only. You can see very well here. This is one zone where we consolidated. Another zone is this zone. So this zone is kind of an accumulation zone when we are in a downtrend, and a distribution zone when we are in an uptrend. So currently we were in a overall we were in a bullish market only, but currently we were in a small downtrend. Now this downtrend is coming to an end, and this zone can act as a very strong accumulation zone. And what does accumulation zone means? So accumulation zone means buyers will keep the markets range bound within this zone, and then they will accumulate all the stocks and all for some days, and after that they'll see an expiry or a very important news based day, which will be very important for both Indian and global markets, and then we can see a breakout, or else we can also see breakout from a global indices. So that's a different case story. But if global factors stay normal, then we can see a range bound momentum within this zone for the next 2 to 3 days very easily. Now let's see what kind of levels do we have. If we go to see the intraday levels, for on the intraday basis, we will simply keep one important level, and that level is somewhere around 44,270. Now today the markets made an M pattern and fell pretty hard. And if you caught this one, then very good. You have caught a very good expiry move, hero zero move in Nifty. But for Bank Nifty also, this move was pretty awesome. So we did not catch this move. We caught the buying move in morning. So one move is enough for us. So for tomorrow, the day range is 44,045 and 44,270. On the lower side, one level which can act as a very important bounce back zone. It's this level 43,945, and below that the max we can go, the max I'm speaking about, the maximum we can go is around 43,680 or 43,700 levels again. Okay, this is the max we can go for on intraday basis for tomorrow. But chances are very high that after coming back to this zone, we'll see a bounce back. So keep an eye on that bounce back move if you are not confident in buying puts. On the higher side, 44,590 is a very crucial support resistance level. So if we go flat into this zone, or if we open with a gap up in front of this zone, then expect a small selling move. Now let's talk about Nifty, how Nifty is performing on a daily basis. On a daily time frame, we mentioned you a very important level, which is around somewhere here, 19,850. Actually, we have two important level here. This is an important zone, which is 19,850 and 19,880. I mentioned you about the 880 zone only because we saw that there's a gap here. There's a gap which was left on 20 September 2023 and 21 September. So this app will currently act as a very, 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 very strong resistance zone for the market. This gap can only be crossed above with a gap up. And if we open flat at around this zone, then we'll see another small bounce back from this zone, and then the third time we can expect a good breakout of this zone. Now on the intraday wise, if you go on a 15 minutes time frame, intraday wise, our levels are pretty simple for today. We'll take one strong level, after which we got this very big good breakout on green candle, where our premiums literally 4x today. So this level is 19,907 720 on the lower side and 19,880 on the higher side. Between this zone, ignore all and any and every kind of trades. Below this zone, there is another gap which has formed, which gap is around from 19,545 to 19,580. So on the lower side, you have a support zone 19,545 to 580. On the higher side, you have a resistance zone 19,850 to 19,880. Between this zone, market will time pass for a while. So expect volatile momentum and zero momentum on a positional one-sided bullish trendy market momentum. You can expect zero trendy market momentum for tomorrow from Nifty 50. uh, if we open flat above 19,880, then you can expect some momentum after we see a small selling, and then from today's high we can see a good momentum on the upside again. Let's talk about mid cap nifty. How mid cap perform? Mid cap perform extremely beautifully. We yesterday gave you this level. This level was the previous day high. We said it very clearly that when markets open near previous day high, if markets open near previous day high, then at first we'll see a small selling, and then we'll see a buying. And this was an one-sided, very, very, very awesome rally, which some of us missed and some of us traded it. Let's see the charts on a one-day time frame. On one-day time frame, if you say that mid-cap Nifty is very stretched out, then I'll say that you are wrong. Because see, if mid-cap Nifty can move like this for literally a whole year, for five, just look at the move mid cap nifty gave from April 2023, from March 2023 to at around September 23. The markets run literally without having any idea about what's called a resistance or support. So mid cap nifty is anyways our mad index, so our mad index can give very mad moves, and we'll surely keep an eye on those moves. So on the intraday wise, the only way we can find these levels is first of all by marking today's daily range. Today's range is somewhere around here, 9,340 on the lower side and 9,480 on the higher side. If we go to be more precise, then this level would be somewhere around 9,477. So to find the next target, we'll keep only a single target for mid cap nifty, because mid cap nifty is not forming a very good positional movement. It's just moving up. It's giving clear one side trend. So to catch that one side trend, the most important level now is 9,500 9,565 on the higher side. If 9565 crosses on the higher side, then we'll simply trail. If we open within today's range, then we'll expect a selling on the first half and then a bounce back in the second half, which will again not break out this 9477 zone. This will simply time pass here, and good momentum will be captured once market opens with a gap up. It will fall at around at least you can expect the fall to be around 9400 levels, and then from 9400 you can expect a good bounce back, which will give you another good trade. Let's talk about FINNIFTY, how FINNIFTY can perform tomorrow. If we want to see the markets in one day time frame, then we'll see that FINNIFTY also faced a very big resistance, and one important level for this resistance is this level, which is around 19780. So 19780 can act as a very, very strong resistance zone level. And let's not have one level, let's have two levels, which is, a zone is always better than a single level, because a zone has more perfection. The market can move a little bit more in the zone, form projection, and then we can catch a good trend if we have a zone and not a single level. So on the higher side, we have a very important support zone, resistance zone, sorry, which ranges from at around, if we go to see very closely, then this zone ranges somewhere from at around here, around 19795 to 19845. This is the 40 points, very this is a very strong zone of 50 points, which can act as a very strong resistance zone. On the lower side, this zone can act as a very strong support zone, that is today's low, which is somewhere around 19,640, and the previous gap which the markets have formed, which is around 19,615. So on the lower side, you have a support zone which is 19,615 and 19,640. On the higher side, you have a resistance zone which is 19,795 and 19,845. You can, on either side, you can get a good move, but chances of a move getting tomorrow is very less. You can mostly see a range bound to selling market. uh, at least what I see is, I see a very range bound market tomorrow, volatile and range bound market, because of this volatile candle today, which came around 220 215 today. Now if we go to see any other levels on a 15 minutes time frame, then on the 15 minutes time frame, we have this one very important level, which above which a small buying can be done if we open flat, and this important level is somewhere around here, that is 19,735, little bit lower than the point 0.5 zone. 19,700. Let's take a round off level for this, because round off levels are always better. So on the lower side, this level is around 19,740. Above this zone, we can initiate a very very small buying, whose first target will be 19,795, and on the higher side, the next target will be 19,845. Above this, we can see big targets. So that's all for today's analysis. We'll try to share you some stocks in our group, so don't forget to join the group with link in the description. And that's all from us. Let's meet again tomorrow.